It's my head.
I'd like to use this tissue.
I am so glad that we got it wrong today because I thought I was going mad. I was like, there is no. I looked at the time and I was like, it said it had just been half an hour, and I was like, there is no.
Runs between Cambridge and London King's Cross only to alternative Thames Southern and Brighton. A replacement bus service will also be in place between Horsham and Three Bridges.
영국 사람들이 제일
Baldock, Letchworth Garden City, Hitchin, Stevenage.
Okay, so is a
So we've got salmon, tuna, and then that's like hamachi. And we've got also nigiri. So we've got a wagyu, salmon, tuna, and seaweed. And we've got the wagyu.
What you can, yes, if you like to order it separately, you also can.
La pistache.
Hello, sir. How are you? Thank you very much.